All right, let's take you outside now for a live look over Little Caesars Arena. It may be cold, but that's not stopping Hockeytown fans from witnessing history.
The Red Wings are finally sending number 91 to the rafters.
Yes, Sergei Fedorov's jersey. Retirement, it's been years in the making.
7 Sports Director Brad Galley live at Little Caesars Arena, where crowds are gathering by the minute for this special night. Brad?
Sergei Fedorov is an iconic hockey player. In this town, he was as close to a sports god as you could get. His number 91 was on the backs of jerseys of young fans, middle-aged fans, and seasoned fans for many, many years. He helped bring 3 Stanley Cup championship parades down Woodward during his time. And Fedorov hung up his skates in 2009. He was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2015, and yet this day, retiring number 91 has not happened until now. And it was the long wait that had fans in town debating why it was taking so long. Partly because of his exit to Anaheim after they won the Stanley Cup in 2002. But Fedorov is here now, ready to see his number join the greats in the rafters at Little Caesars Arena. And he spoke moments ago about what Detroit means to him.
Detroit means home. Because my parents were still reside here. My mind was here. I always tried to get back and spend as much time with them and live in the area. Detroit is home, always been, no matter where I was. And when I landed, I swear to God, when I landed every time in Detroit, I feel at ease. I breathe differently, and I enjoy that feeling every time I landed. Detroit is home.
Fedorov is the father. Fedorov is the father to 2 young children. His kids did not see him play, and so when asked today if his kids ever dig up YouTube highlights of number 91 in a winged wheel sweater, he said they prefer watching Messi and Ronaldo's soccer highlights. And so this will be an opportunity, he said, for maybe them to grasp just how good Dad was at playing hockey. Being around some of his old teammates, Chris Chelios, Brendan Shanahan, Steve Yzerman, the whole gang from those championship teams, many of them are here tonight. That'll help make the night even more special for Fedorov.
I came to Detroit, never looked back. Not because I didn't like where I came from. It just, I knew I had to do something and make another step. Obviously, I had some information about Detroit, interesting in me playing for them. That was fun times because at 20 you don't know much about life. Sometime, even back then before Red Wings, you get recognized, a little bit, become famous at some point, and hockey doesn't cut it outside of the ring. The decisions you make kind of falling on experience while you play the game has not to do with real life. When you leave your equipment, sticks, skates in the locker room and go out there in the real world. So, last comment probably, I trust people that came to get me, and I was so excited and happy I couldn't sleep on the plane, even though we flew like red-eye overnight. 6 in the morning I was in Detroit. Never looked back. It was sunny, and I was very happy I made that step.
Can we just say, I mean, Sergei Fedorov has always known style. He's always made anything look cool. The man rocking a turtleneck and a jean suit to his press conference before he gets his number retired, and yet nobody's ever made that look cooler. And on the topic of merchandise and things that he wore, those white Nike skates, he was asked if those Nike skates were iconic in the moment in his eyes. He said, let's go back. When those first went on his feet, they were soft, he said. He had to work with Nike to make sure he could wear them and still be fast. And once that happened, he said, it's something he was very proud to be a part of. Guys, he said tonight, having his number 91 retired is the greatest honor of his career. We are live on the ice at Little Caesars Arena, reporting downtown. Brad Galley, 7 News Detroit.
On to memories of those 3 championships.
Yeah, an honor for us to watch. And Dad and Mom are never cool. It doesn't matter who you are, but that'll be great to see, Dave.